Greetings, freaks and folks, this is Vlad the Lad. Welcome back to the channel, good to have you back. Hope you had a great patch day. I had for sure so far. I want to take a minute here to talk about that. If you haven't already seen it, up there is the 8th episode of the Cronenberg podcast, so we talk about all the things, 1.5 hours XXL edition. But what we didn't touch there was the cast and play thingy that they merged this together. And they also changed the UI. We didn't touch on both of these, and I think they should rewrite both. I think it's that bad. This cast play thingy is so inconsistent, and there are so many questions opened up, and I think they haven't thought that through completely concerning Karma, concerning Ezreal, and this weird burst speed judgment when you played with Tarek. It's horrible. Like you will see the videos if you look for it. And also this UI thing, it's too noisy, like both for the ears and also for the eye. There's so much going on the screen, and it's so unnecessary in my opinion. So please, Riot, just reword this. We don't need this. And now that I got this out of my chest, let's actually dive into today's deck that's called Mischievous Glory, because we go for glory and we are mischievous because we are the bad guys. We are the Noxus, and we corrupted Garen, who is normally for righteousness, but now he is for the bad guys, because he happens to have 5 attack, and so he puts in the work in reputation decks, and I even did this before. It was cool. You can check it out there to improve it. I was building it with Silver back in the day, and I also had a deck with LeBlanc and Garen, but back in the day there weren't that many good cards for reputation on Noxus side. But in this patch we actually got 4 Glory, which is, I think, close to be my favorite card from the new set. Like amongst all these buffed and nerfed cards and also the new cards, this is probably my favorite thing to have. Because what For Glory does is, for 6 mana you get to summon 2 Triforce Glory Seekers, which happens to be this card, pretty OP, 5/1 for 2 mana, and it has Challenger even. And what it also does is, on reputation, it costs 3, which is ridiculous tempo, because we can combine it with other things that I will mention here in a second. But let's go through this one by one. We start at the top, like always. We have the Fleet Feather Tracker here and the Bright Steel Projector combo, because we are in Demacia and we can use this very OP combo here right off the bat. And also what we can do, if we don't find the tracker, play the Triferring Glory Seeker on turn 2, and on turn 3, if we have the tech token, put the Bright Steel Protector on turn 3 there on her. So we don't have this classic curve. You will see this later down the line. We don't have any 4-drops here. But what I did there was putting in more 3-drops. So we don't have necessarily this 4-mana slot. We don't really need it, because there are pretty trash cards on 4 mana. I won't search for all of them. You can do this yourself. Like if you have Demacia and Noxus, the 4-mana slot is kind of bricked, and that's why we don't put any cards in there, and it doesn't go really well with the reputation game plan. So what we did instead was putting in a Reckless Teferian here, and also a full set of Triferring Glory Seeker. These 2 cards will get on the reputation amongst the LeBlanc, which also happens to have 5 attack. And in case you don't know, she got buffed. Now if she levels, she will get this mirror image right away, which is extremely important, as we can copy her and get another mirror image on the next attack, for example. What we can also do is copy another Garen, which will, upon summon, now he's also got buffed, will give all our units +1/+1, so the Genevieve effect. And like this, you can attack with double Garen, double the Awesome. And most importantly, we have the Incisive Tradition here as a full set. If you have the reputation going on, he costs 6, and then he got buffed to 5 attack back in the day, and now he's a 5/5 as well. And he will rally. If you put the LeBlanc card, the mirror image, on him, you will get to rally again. So this is a pretty insane combo there. Let's go through the rest here. We have a 2 of a sharp side to rescue our units, because most of the time we want this +2 HP for the cards like LeBlanc, for cards like Triferring Glory Seeker. They're very, very fragile and easy to remove, and we can navigate around it with sharp side. We have a full set of single combat, very important, as we can strike with our units, with the 5 attack units in particular. And if the enemy gets to remove our units or fragile units, we can still get a trade-off with the single combat. Or it's also very useful, as we have this Triferring Glory Seeker and Reckless Teferian, which happens to have this can block thingy, and this can be problematic at times. We are vulnerable, which means sometimes we need to resort to this in case we need to block with those cards that can block, right? We have a 2 of Iron Ballista here. Very solid card with 4/3 stat line Overwhelm for 3 mana, and yeah, better than most 4-drops. basically, as we can pump it up with 1 HP more, either with the sharp side or with the Garen effect, to give this another attack basically to get it to 5, which is what we want here. LeBlanc, like I said, pretty awesome card, as she will give us this here, and also the Sigil of Malice isn't that bad anymore. They buffed it to 3 mana, and if you have the reputation for 1, can be clutch as well as her signature card. And then we have a one-off of Mimic, very spicy one-off here, as we can copy things that we need extra, like the single combat, like the sharp side, like the one-off of Might here, where you can push through with the units that don't have Overwhelm, and we have a lot of them in the deck, like the Transferring Glory Seeker, like LeBlanc, like Garen, like the Incisive Tactician. They're all 5 attack, and they really love this Might, so we can copy that as well. We can copy Bloody Business here, which will strike. It's like a 1 unit concerted strike, so to say, but only for the 5+ power units. We can also copy a Golden Aegis, a one-off here to rally yet again, but I didn't want to put more Golden Aegis in because Garen will already rally if we strike 2 times with him, and it's pretty easy to do, as we, like I said, have a 2 of Bloody Business and also the single combat here. So leveling him is possible in this deck, very possible. A full set of Whispered Words and a full set of Transferring Assessor. Why that? Because we have quite a low curve, and as you can tell, mid-range decks lack card draw anyways, plus we are a very fragile mid-range deck at that. So if we get countered with avalanches and stuff, we need to refuel really fast. And this is what we can do with the Whispered Words, and if we have a somewhat big board, 2 or 3 units is already pretty good for the Transferring Assessor to refuel our hand. We already talked about Garen and the For Glory, and the last card here in this list is the Reckoning one-off here, which rescues me at times, and I think is in reputation decks with Noxus a must-have, at least as a one-off. You could cut this out, but I think it's just too important really to swing some games that tend to be lost, and you can basically board wipe the enemy fully with this card because people won't expect it. And this is how the deck works. It performed well for me. You will see this in today's gameplay. Check it out yourselves and let me know what you think. And before we jump into the games, we jump into the too long didn't watch. So hello there, laureates. With little time, this deck is built around LeBlanc and Garen, as they have both 5 attack, and this is a reputation deck where we have things like Incisive Tactician and Golden Aegis to rally. Garen can also make us rally if he levels up. We can level him up with strike spells like Bloody Business and Single Combat we have in this list, and also the Transferring Assessor, Whispered Words to refill the deck. And if you want to know every card and what they do and why they're in there, you can always jump back and watch it as a whole. And for the other guys, you grab yourself a brewing of your choice and you enjoy the matches. Alright, let's go! For the glory of Garen and Noxus and everybody. And we even face Garen Misfortune. What kind of combo is that? Is that like scouts? I wonder. Alright, I want to mulligan these. Garen could be nice, but I want to mulligan him for now. I need my early game. Yeah, this is what I need. Like, Transferring Glory Seekers can be clutch here. Clutch as hell. Shrekker coming in hot. I wonder if I play... I think I do play a Transferring Glory Seeker here. We'll stop him from developing, and also if he attacks me next turn, I can Sharpsight to rescue my Glory Seeker here. This will also give me another proc for the reputation. Man, this whole UI thing is annoying, to say the least. Like, what is this gloomy thingy? Oh, okay. He's attacking. He has the red gloomy board. Weird. Really weird. I'm gonna pass for you for now. And then we sharp sight. Rescue my lady here. And we resolve. Pretty good. Which means we can get another one in. And we secure the kill. I know I'm totally playing into a Make It Rain, but I think I have to develop here. Like Misfortune into Make It Rain, obviously. Okay. And I'm just chilling for one more round here. There's no need to rush. Easy burning 1 mana, pretty good. We could play Garen here, but I think he will play his own Garen. Yeah, and then he has mana advantage. Like, I don't really want that. So we'll just play this dude here. Me. He's charging, huh? Oh wow. Just for another Vanguard, dude? That's interesting. I mean, this tells me... Well, he's telling me, like, I have no spells left. Like, just kill my Garen. I'm fine with it. And I'm fine to do so. I was considering doing it with the Reckless Teferian, but I think the HP matters more than the Challenger. So we'll do it with this. Kill the Garen. How many procs do we have? 2 already, that's pretty good. This means we can get down Garen here, and ooh, another Glory Seeker. Now let's get down Garen. Who cannot? And we definitely trigger, even if we keep Garen in the back, we trigger the reputation here. Alright. Pretty good. Again, wasting all of his mana to let me attack with Garen here. Was even considering not to. Because like this, we could get off a level up here for Garen. Ooh, Mimic. Tempting, really tempting. I'm gonna pass for now. Okay. This is a Demacia deck only with Misfortune then, if he plays Bannerman. It's interesting. I think then I do want to get down the Incisive Tactician.
One must stack the wood before burning the pyre.
Yep. And even if he has single combat, we can copy that with Mimic here. Which is just brilliant. We could lose Garen here, but I don't mind too much. Like, all these will have good traits. He only has 4 attack, so he needs a buff for anything. Could say Sharp Sight to get down my Garen. Or not. Oh, great. And we're just leveling Garen, I guess. Can we kill it off? For righteous glory, or something like that. Okay. Let's get down this.
Victory requires a
Sharp blade.
I've trained my whole life.
Alright. Must have a real bad hand. We go in for glory and we attack like this.
You would test my steel?
And I could go for lethal here, why not? Copy the might.
The rose watches.
I like this interaction. I haven't heard that before. And we get him. Get knocked down by the rose. Garen, your line. Upgrading. Alright, now we're talking. Another combat-based deck. This time it's Shen with Jarvan. And I really like this Reckoning, to be honest. I wonder if I keep that one. Like this, obviously, mulligan because card draw is something you want to top deck. And this is our late game here, but this Reckoning, dude. This Reckoning could actually win me the game. I think I want to keep that. Because I only have it as a one-off in the deck. And yeah, having it right away is pretty good.
Help! Somebody help! Keep moving.
Keep moving. Pass. And we're getting in the Glory Seeker.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
Very clutch on this matchup. Obviously it doesn't develop into this. Let's see here. River Shaper. I don't want to give him free value for the River Shaper, so I actually have to play this, unfortunately. I wanted not to, but he forces me to.
Just a little farther.
Okay. Interesting.
Moving.
That's more like it. Taking that hit. Keeping the blocker for the River Shaper. And then we get in the Trifarian, Reckless Trifarian, and go for the hat. Come on, show me the Shen. You have one, I know. I think I like burning his mana here. Burning through mana is pretty good. As we keep our spell mana open. For a Reckoning, for example.
Sweet
Sweep them away.
Okay,
No closer.
let's block like that. Let's get down to single combat. Oh wow. I mean, I just sharp side here, right? I think I'd rather Bloody Business. This will give him no value whatsoever for his card draw. This looks good. Get out of here.
Needs you.
Alright, pass. What we can do now is refill hand here. Oh, even another one.
Line up.
And we line up. Even get a rally here. Very important card in this matchup.
My shield is yours.
Alright. That's fine. I don't need to attack here. No need to rush. Take bad trades. He's burning mana again. I can build my board. Pass. Right now we're ahead on the board, so no need to develop anything.
Water changes but never breaks.
I think this is the moment, right? This should be the moment. We sacrificed 2 of our units, but we wiped his board, basically. Yeah. Like I said, game-winning card. Boom! No champions, though. And we're climbing. Your backs is playing Twisted Fate with Swain. Did they get any buffs? I don't think so, right? But we're the gatekeeper, so they wanna get to Masters. Let's see if we can make them not to. I will mulligan this for now and keep my early units here. I could keep the sharp side to preserve one of our units from removal, but they have so much of it in the deck that kind of feels bad to do. Alright, I like this package. The self-harming units and the Swain.
Victory requires
Get on
a
the Glory
sharp
Seeker,
blade.
as always. Spider, okay. And we get in the classic combo.
My shield is yours.
Even though I would like to get in the Iron Ballista. It's just too easy for him to remove this. Alright. Oh, he stops it in his tracks entirely. Could get value off from the barrier with single combat, but I need to keep that one. Single combat is very important. Do we see a Twisted Fate here is the question.
I'll stop you.
I'm gonna block with this. Because Twisted Fate is a thing, I need to get down this and not the second Glory Seeker.
I'm
Yep.
always up for a round.
There he is. And there's his red card. To be expected. I think I will remove this right away now. I think this is a good moment. Get value off of that. We strike with a 5 attack units. Get the reputation on.
Says I don't.
And make sure that Twisted Fate will not be a thing here for the future. I mean, he played that from the right. It could be the case that he doesn't have another one in hand. So I will actually risk it and play into another Twisted Fate. We fully play into it. We commit the whole thing. Ah, he has it, right? He does have it. I got the feeling in my guts. Let's get rid of one of these for the moment. Okay, he got a zap then. I'm gonna get in.
I need just a moment.
Yet again, playing into Make It Rain and Twisted Fate. Ooh. I mean, it's only drawing one, unfortunately. Okay. Takes like that. We get in the Glory Seeker. Okay, you got nothing right now. Not Twisted Fate, probably. Okay, not. Ooh. Well, that Garen is spicy as hell. I'm gonna go with that. Because it's for king and country. No more Twisted Fate can happen here. But the Make It Rain, alright. This means he does have Ravenous Flush to remove it, probably. That's an issue. But then again, what can you do, right?
You're mine.
We want to make sure to remove the zap, so we're taking like this. Let's go. See a Ravenous Flock here. Or that. And that. Okay. So unfortunately means he holds this entire attack. But again, what can you do? Swain is leveled by now. And for the reputation we do have 3 out of 4, right? Yeah. So it doesn't have another flock. If he would have, he would have used it here. Any top decks a Leviathan. Alright. Do this. And make use of our berry here. Nothing else to play, unfortunately. Takes the hit, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's go down her. Yes, we can play everything. We have the mana for all of it. It's probably game, really.
Protect and strike.
We protect and strike. I'm glad that he blocks there. Above all!
Fear the power you do not see.
You know nothing of real power, dear boy.
You know nothing, John Swain. Yeah, flock, okay. GG. Caffeine intaker. Okay. He's playing control. Trinamir Trundle. Feel the rush. Want to do a full mulligan, really. I'm gonna keeping that sharp side though. Because removal is a really big thing here for him. Other units that we need.
Honor guide me.
Go in. Drawing really poorly here. Really, really poorly. Okay. At least we got that. As we try to carve a path.
My steel is yours.
Yikes. He's going down to 9, but he's also up to, what is it? 7 or 8 mana. 8. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay. I think it's time to reckoning here. If he has a troll chant, he has a troll chant and we lose the game, basically. But, yeah. Got him. Good thing for us. And there is my boy. Let's get him in.
My heart and sword
For Demacia. I think he has harsh winds, right? Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, we can't help it, unfortunately. Gets my Garen. We get to smack. It's down to 6 though, which is kind of scary for him. It's getting closer to this field rush though. He needs 1 more mana. Let's get down her first.
I need just a moment.
Okay, I think he has nothing. I'm gonna Glory Seeker here.
Only the finest serve.
Glory Seeker to victory. This is not Glory Seeker, what am I saying? If I single combat now, he has 1 less blocker, and I probably get the reputation on for next turn. I think I gotta do this. Yeah, let's go. Because what it does for us is we can double Tracker and the Tactician, depending on what he plays here. If he plays for Field Rush and he's greedy, he's dead. Basically. Yes! Get him! This double Tracker top deck though won me the game basically. I mean, to be fair, one Tracker would have been enough, but why not making it a double? Could have even done it with For Glory, right? I think I fucked up there. Crap.
One must stack the wood before burning the pyre.
Technically, we could have done that with the For Glory, but we didn't like that as well. Beating aggro feels good. Alright, I gotta call the video right now already. It's late. So thanks for checking out. Hope you have a great time with the patch. If you want to see more, you can, like always, subscribe up here. And on this side, I got another pretty spicy deck list for you guys ready. So check that out next. And until the next video, you guys stay legendary. Vlad out.